Good morning to you. Hope your morning is going well. Oh, need to. That's. Okay, that's. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I need to do this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I hope your morning is going well over there. Mine is going alright at this point in time. Alright. You are ready for gas. Cool. I see both of y'all are live, so I'm going to switch over to the scene. This will be the scene today. Yeah, today we have two matchups here, both including the piece of toast on the left side. We're gonna have Weisbrot facing off against Jedi Evan, and then playing Simone right after. Maybe looking for some back-to-back action, back-to-back wins to begin their season. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Let me just put out the go live message. I hope y'all are doing alright today, this morning. Oops, almost didn't type that correctly. Yeah, this is the go live message. This is gonna be a starting seed for y'all today. Whenever y'all are finished warming up, it's going to be EB60EF, and that's gonna be the starting seed. All right, let me imagine that in. Yeah. See how this goes. A little hard for me to hear you. Oh, my mic is up like maximum. I believe so. Yeah, I believe my mic is up at max volume. Testing 1 2 3 4. Not sure if that's helping at all. Let's see here. Yeah, just gonna put this out. Alright, so it looks like we have Jedi with the seed. And now we're just waiting for Weisbrot here to input the seed in. Ready on up. It will be interesting to see how this match goes. Oh, whoops. Oh, you had me muted. Yeah, yeah, hello there. Yeah, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Well, it's Christmas Eve here at least. But I hear like people in Europe, at least like Swedish people, celebrate Christmas today. Not sure what that's about. Not exactly sure what that's about, but yeah, that's a thing. Right. Oh, look at these cats. We have cats outside my window. That's cool. Just a couple of cats just running around. OBS is stuck? Oh, okay. You used to when you lived at home, but you're single and meet everyone else from tomorrow. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Both players are ready. Trying to get them going here for game number one in three, two, one. Tetris. Let's see how this goes. It looks to be unstuck to me, so that's good. So yeah, on the left here we have Weisbrot starting off their season here in the Division 2 of this DAS League. Recently got a new PB of 1.2, so that's off to him there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he plays in this division. Played fairly decently last season, played in the tier 1 of that, and got to the playoffs. And up into the top 8. Alright, Jedi, I'm gonna knock this down. This center wall Tetris board was starting to look pretty split up there, but we'll be able to clean up the board with that center wall. Now right here we have Jedi. Played in the Division 2 or in the Tier 2 of last season and got to playoffs there as well. So yeah, definitely interesting to see how these players play that. 94k here for Jedi, 118 here for Weisbrot. Bar dependency here for Jedi, uses the bar to fill it in rather than score the Tetris. Alright, he is able to clean up the board and can now start to score and gets the Tetris there. Very nice drop management on his end. Weisbrot here, just plug it along. Having a fairly efficient start to the game. And this is very typical of Weisbrot, I find. Usually has some fairly efficient 18 in his matches from what I see. 190 here for him, 173 here for Jedi. He's also having a fairly efficient start to 18 in his own right. But that is something I've noticed casting Weisbrot's matches. Generally has some good 18 and then coasts in 19. Alright, kind of a complicated board here for Jedi, but we'll be able to get Tetris to lower down the stack. Now it needs to address the stack now. It's going to take a good amount of burns here to clean out. Bar flat for Jedi. A little high here for Weisbrot as well. 229 here for Jedi. 222 for Weisbrot. Blocks the well. It has a little bit of weight on it. Alright. Takes that nice triple and gets it down. Oh, get out of here, you little bots. Yeah, clears it down. So yeah, whenever players take a Tetris there, they're going to exchange the lead here, as the game is now very close. 278 here for Weisbrot. 259 here for Jedi. So players here are looking at about a low to mid 500 trans going to 19. Your typical, I would call that typical standard tournament pace. Jedi was not able to use that bar there, had to block the well right as it came, but was able to get a touch with that next one. Well is covered and needs to get something to that left side. Gets a couple of squares here. It's a very inopportune J piece. Next frame, please. Hang on. Not sure what happened here to Jedi. Okay, there we go. Oh, it looks like Twitch is freezing them on my end. Don't worry, keep playing. Alright, there we go. 377 here for Weisbrot, 291 here for Jedi. He's currently in a pretty hefty dig here. He's gonna need to get out of this soon. Yeah, a lot of weight on that right side here, but is getting it down row by row. Oh, and this board is not looking healthy here for Jedi. 407 here for Weisbrot, and yeah, it looks like Jedi might be done here. And yeah, with that hang of the square, it's going to be done at 300. And Weisbrot at 430 will be good for game number 1. GG. I think there's a little bit of lag on your end, Jedi. Not exactly sure. Let me see if there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, it looks to be fine on my end. Looks to be fine on my end. Yeah, GG's Weisbrot, you have won game number 1. And the next seed will be FC, like full clear. Or full combo, I think. I'm not a Guitar Hero person. Yeah, GG. Very good game there. Solid game even. Yeah, we're gonna increment, so next seed will be FC. It looks like Jedi does have in the seed and is ready. Alright, both players are ready for game number 2. Let's see how this one goes. Jedi, or Weisbrot up 1-0. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it looked like a pretty even 18 there, but a couple of just complicated pieces for Jedi ended up doing them in. So definitely going to be looking to finish that. Try and do a little better there. This next game. Already starting off with a little bit of garbage on the board. It's not able to use the first bar. Needs a bar and needs it now, or a J piece to that left side. Just something at all. Alright, gets a J piece to the left. Oh, several hangs in the center of the board. And it looks like he's losing control of the board here. Needs a something to that left side like an L, but yeah, it's gonna be done at 10,000 points. Very suffer start to the game for both players, but it will be Weisbrot that survives it and takes game number 2. Yeah, a bit unfortunate there. Bit unfortunate there. Happens to the best of us, though. Next seed will be 0D. 0D. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what was going on there, but yeah, those pieces did not look good for either player because y'all were both finna die. Weisbrot currently up 2-0, has now taken a quick 2-0 lead, and both players are ready for game number 3. So let's get them going here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Kind of an interesting start there for Jedi. Board is fine, just for the bar. Looks like maybe having a couple of just a little bit of shaky dust there, but we'll be able to score that Tetris. Right, nice adjustment there for that L tuck for Jedi. Weisbrot currently up, gets Tetris. Yeah, Weisbrot currently up 2-0, looking to sweep and end it right here now. You know, Jedi trying to just take this next game, take it one game at a time, bring us back to a reverse sweep situation. And kind of a hefty F-Spire here in the center of the board for Jedi, but we'll get that Tetris down. 76k for him, 78k here for Weisbrot. Alright, gets the L piece or the L dependency. And now it's just waiting out the bar, and gets the bar. Jedi have been here in the division so far. Currently 2-2, second place in the division. So would really like to win this match to increase their odds of automatically promoting to Division 1, even if they don't win the division. 131 here for him, 112 here for Weisbrot. Currently up. Actually, no, currently down by about 2.5 touches. It's pretty surprising since Weisbrot hasn't really been in any complicated board setups, but it's lost efficiency. Maybe just taking it a little bit safer this game. Yeah, Weisbrot though, currently 0 matches played, so has all of the potential in the world in this division. Can really shake up everything. 188 here for him, 207 here for Jedi. Up about 1 Tetris here. Nice skim with the L piece. Now board is clean. Nice adjustment for that L spin on Jedi's side. Trying to keep this board as clean as possible. That's about here. Bar dependency in column 4. Doesn't cover it. Blocks it once again. It's gonna be able to get a bar down. And now uncovers once again, but very inopportune square piece. And yeah, this is a dig of all time for Weisbrot. Needs an L piece to that right side, or now a bar. He's getting neither. And yeah, this might be a top out. And yeah, that's gonna be a top out there for Weisbrot at 204. So Jedi at 336. You are good for game number 3. GG. You got nothing to be sorry about. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just early top, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes players just early top. But Jedi, you are good for game number 3. The next seed will be 1E. 1E will be the next seed. The no early top streak is gone. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's tough to keep that. It's tough to keep that streak going. Alright, yeah. Looks like both players have in the seed and are ready for game number 4. So let's get to going here, Jedi. Still down 1-2. Trying to take this next game. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait, hang on. Weisbrot unreadied. What happened there? What has happened here? It looks like Weisbrot's unreadied here. Go ahead and keep playing for it now. Yeah, go ahead and top out, Jedi. You go ahead and top out. We're gonna just increment to the next seed. What happened? So it looks like Weisbrot on my end, unreadied right as I hit, like, the countdown. So, we're gonna just top it out. We're just gonna top this out. So, yeah. And the next seed will be 2F. Looks like you're behind a little bit. I'll refresh. I'll refresh. You're updated on my end, at least. Okay. Alright, well, both players do have in the seed and are ready here. So let's get them going here for this actual game number 4. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, there's a couple of seconds of delay, which is kind of just the penalty that we have to take when restreaming. But both players are updated as much as can be. So Jedi here with a flip of the T-piece. He's getting Tetris ready. And we'll be able to get their second Tetris of the game. Jedi was able to take that game number 3 over Weisbrot. Had an unfortunate early top. But early tops are just part of the game. Anybody can have them. It's all about minimizing them as much as you can. So, yeah, just one game away from bringing us to a decider. 139 here for Jedi. 139 also for Weisbrot. 139 apiece. And scores are actually tied at this point. Exact same efficiency for both players. So that's definitely cool to see. What is going on here? And you can see fairly efficient start here for both players. Looks like the complications that happened in the last couple of games have gone away. 189 apiece for both players. Let's see here. So Jedi also has one final match here in the division, and that will be playing against Ian Keith. And Keith currently 1-2 in the division as well, and has 3 other players to play. So it will be interesting to see how that goes. 264 here for Weisbrot, 259 here for Jedi. Just do this. There we go. So Jedi here behind in the line count and ahead in score. It's definitely where you like to see, where you would like to be as a player. Weisbrot up a little high, but like a quick bar to get this down. Blocks the well, gets a nice triple down. Now this board's looking a lot more survivable on their end. Blocks the well right as the bar comes. Quite unfortunate there, but we'll get that Tetris up to 323 versus Jedi's 314, but is also behind in lines by about 10 lines. So still has that pace lead. Hello, Aaron. What's going on? What's going on? Condensed Aaron. Hope you're having a good morning. I'm doing pretty decent here on my end. And hello, Yelena. Hello there. Yeah, super deathmatch here, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 332 here for Weisbrot, 342 here for Jedi. Movie is freezing a little bit. Not exactly sure what that's about. You are cooking with guests. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I'm not exactly sure why Jedi is freezing on my end. But we do have 381 here for Weisbrot at 100 lines. 342 here for Jedi, but is behind by about 20 lines. Looks like Twitch is a little freezing. It's freezing just a little bit on their end. Oh, you got over though. It's Christmas Eve for you, right? Who are you cooking for here? Well, looks like Weisbrot here is about to reach transition fairly soon. Only about 14 lines left. Or 31 for him. 373 here for Jedi, who is behind now about 30 lines. A lot of delay on Jedi's end. Not exactly sure what's going on. I'm not dropping any frames. Oh, there we go. Got an update. 436 here for Jedi. Now up to 460 at 124. And Weisbrot going to transition here at 481. What are you cooking over there, Aaron? 532 here for Weisbrot. Jedi here gonna burn its transition at 468. So went into transition a little behind, but we'll be able to, let's see how they are able to handle the 19 speeds. How are you doing also, Yelena? I see you, was a little unfortunate to not see you play this season, but you know, it's fine. You know, sometimes players need to take a little bit of a break. Weisbrot up high, hangs the J or the L piece, and we'll be done at 543. So Jedi at 572 will be good for game number 4. Very unfortunate hang there for Weisbrot. And it will be Jedi who takes game number 4 and brings us to a decider. GG. Hanging the L piece there for Jedi, but it matters no more as Jedi has taken the game. And maybe we'll see you in here for next season. The format has changed a little bit, so it's just now standard like divisions now, instead of having like divisions with like wildly different skill levels in the same tier. except for like the very bottom. The very bottom needs a little bit of help in terms of like player balancing, but that's kind of, we need players that kind of sign up for that. So next seed will be 3-0. 3-0. Oh wow, 38 seconds. What the heck? It's very unfortunate. I'm gonna give you a quick pause on pause, see what's happening there. You look to be doing okay on my end. But both players here are ready for game number 5. So let's not delay them any further. This is the decider. The winner of this will win the match in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we do have one more match after this. We may take a little bit of a break, as I know Weisbrot said that they want to take a little bit of a break after this match. So yeah, it may take a little bit of an intermission until 18 UTC after this game. And then we'll face off against Somalian. So starting off here, we've got 69k apiece for both players. That's what you like to see. That's what you definitely like to see there. Oh, hang on. Let me do this. $97k apiece for both players now, 120 apiece. Fairly close game here for both players. So it'll be interesting to see how this game ends up playing out. Both players having a fairly efficient start to the game. That seems to be the story here. Efficient starts to the game for both players, and then they start to diverge around the halfway point. Oh, there we go. Alright, 235 here for Weisbrot, 239 here for Jedi. Players are still very close with each other. Jedi gonna fail that Z-spin there. It's gonna result in a couple of burns here. Could maybe set up a column 8, but no, it's just gonna knock that down with a triple with the bar. Knows they don't need to play too aggressive here. It is very early in the game. Alright, 264 apiece for both players. Looks like this is about a I would say mid to high 500 pace. Based on how each player is playing. Weisbrot up high, needs something to burn this down. Takes a skim with the L piece instead. Still trying to wait this bar out. Takes another skim with the L piece, blocks the well. Alright, can now get out of this. Has a bar dependency in column 4. Just trying to hold out for a quick bar. Oh, covers right as it comes. 301 here for him, 309 here for Jedi. So Jedi is currently ahead in the score. Needs something to that left side. Gets a T piece to the left side. Really wants a bar to take this down. Right, uncovers all of the holes and gets a Tetris. Does Weisbrot. 333 here for him. 354 here for Jedi, who's also behind by about 10 lines. But some very nicely played survival there for Weisbrot. Yeah, no, that was scary. That was scary. I was starting to think just a little bit like that might be over, but Weisbrot here really showing that anything is possible with the DAS playstyle. But as a result, is down only by about a couple thousand points. So even despite all that digging, Jedi was not able to take too much of an advantage. But may be able to here, as Weisbrot's board is very split up. Gets a bar to lower down the stack and a J piece with the double. That's gonna clean up the stack essentially perfectly. Both players here are approaching transition fairly soon. Only a few more lines here for Weisbrot. The next Tetris will go in, and he's gonna Tetris in at 464. Jedi at 484. Still has about 8 lines left. Now 507. So yeah, we'll have the definitive pace lead going into 19. And Tetris is in at 533, so about 3 Tetrises ahead pace-wise. So it'll be interesting to see how this game goes in the 19 speeds. Right, Jedi here just trying to lower down this stack. Doesn't need to do too much, trying to just, you know, get himself used to the 19 speeds so he can begin to score. 550 here for Weisbrot has taken the real-time lead. 543 here for Jedi. Yeah, looks like Weisbrot here is taking advantage of this dig that Jedi has found himself in, and yeah, we'll take that Tetris there. 604 for Weisbrot, 556 for Jedi. Now down about 2 Tetrises. Now 3 Tetrises here. 70,000 point lead here for Weisbrot. Jedi here gonna set up a center well. Waiting for the bar and gets the bar. Nice center well Tetris for Jedi. 591 here for him. 642 here for Weisbrot. So up about only 1 Tetris now. Players are still very close with each other. These are a little behind max out pace, but can still pull up some very respectable 900Ks going into kill screen here. And yeah, Jedi here gonna take the lead at 654. Weisbrot here at 653. Now 658. Alright, a little bit of garbage here on the board of Jedi. He's gonna need to dig this out. This will allow Weisbrot here to begin to score. But board is also covered on their end as well. 665 apiece for both players. Yeah, it's very close. I have to agree with you, Elena. Alright, Tetris 4, Weisbrot 701. And this may be exactly what Jedi needed here as... or Weisbrot needed as Jedi here is still burning. Gets the center wall Tetris here. 711 for Jedi. 713 here for Weisbrot. And both players here only about 20 lines left before the kill screen. Kind of a hang of that square piece there for Weisbrot. 722 for Weiss. 747 here for Jedi. Gets that J all the way to the left side. Now 780. And only 2 Tetrises left here for Weisbrot. Has to burn 1. Oh, but Jedi's actually gonna get another Tetris there. It looks like it might have been over, but we'll be able to get that Tetris. And with that Tetris, we'll take game number 5 and the set. Weisbrot goes into kill screen at 797. But yeah, that final kind of just Hail Mary Tetris there for Jedi was able to take the game and the set. GG's. So what was looking like, yeah, you were just a little bit ahead in lines, only by about a level or so, at least on my end. It was weird though, cause Jedi was ahead in lines, and then y'all matched up, and then you went ahead in lines like a little bit. And I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But yeah, it will be Jedi that takes this game. Looked, at first, was down a quick 2-0, and it looked like it was going to be a suffer set, but really was able to bring it back at the end there. So yeah, Jedi will be taking that game. Yeah, we'll, Vice, did you want to take your intermission? Because we can do that. We can do that if necessary. Oops, what the heck? We just keep playing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. So I'll swap in Somalian, and yeah, let me swap in Somalian. And while we do, I'm gonna go over back to here, and you can see we have 2 matches here, and it's gonna be Weisbrot playing again versus Somalian. So we're gonna get them in here. Let's get Somalian up in here. Why not? Oops. Swear, bro, this chair is gonna be the death of me. Hitting my funny bone. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Both were 3-2. Although I think in that other match it was more of a back and forth rather than a reverse sweep. So it should be Le Captain or I'm not sure if Somalian. Okay, so Somalian is live. I do see Somalian is live, so that's good. Yeah, it was more back and forth that time. A lot more back and forth. So yeah, let's just get Somalian in. Let's see what we need to do here. What can we do?